In total, in 2021, I have been able to make my name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel. Last week I posted a video on how I was able to make over my IKEA dresser, and in that video I mentioned that I was actually planning on getting rid of the dresser, and I got a couple of comments asking me what did I do with it, did I sell it, did I throw it away? And so I thought it would be a great idea to film a video explaining exactly what I did with the dresser and how I've been able to make some extra cash all of 2021. So I guess just to kick off this video, I'll answer the big question, what happened to the dresser. I actually sold it. A couple of you guys figured that that's what I did with it, so you were right, it's confirmed, I sold it. In this video, I'm going to be sharing the nitty-gritty details on how I've been able to make flipping furniture a great side hustle, and I'm also going to be sharing how much I was able to make all of 2021 doing it. So let's get started. So if you don't know what flipping furniture is, it's basically getting furniture and reselling it at a higher price. You can either resell furniture that's in your own home that you no longer want, or you can even go to a thrift store or secondhand store, and then you can even find furniture in the side of the road or like in the dumpster. I've seen plenty of people just throw away perfectly good pieces of furniture. So you can totally find furniture to resell at a bunch of different places. And then once you get this furniture piece, you can either resell it as is, or you can put some work into making it look better and resell it at a higher price. So I'm actually going to show you guys the process of flipping furniture. I found this hamper at a local thrift store here in Atlanta, and I instantly knew that this was something that I can resell. I've seen wooden hampers like this for at least $150, $200. So I knew that this hamper could sell for a pretty good profit. So I decided to take it home. It was in pretty good shape, but there were a couple things that needed to be fixed in order for me to sell it for a decent profit. So I ended up finding this piece at a local thrift store for only $10. It's made of pure wood and it's in pretty good shape. Some of these panel things are kind of loose, and like the hardware over here is a little bit corroded. So I'm gonna see if I can do anything. Some scratches, not too much. I mean, it looks like it was roughed up a little bit. Also missing the hamper part of it, so I'm gonna make one with my sewing machine. So to get started, I cleaned off the hamper using this very simple multi-surface cleaner, and then I used some wood glue to fix the panels that were loose. Once the hamper was all cleaned up, I went in and gave it a good sanding to remove all of those scratch marks. I wiped the hamper down one more time and then painted it with some polyurethane. While the polyurethane was drying, I went ahead and sewed up a cotton bag to put inside of the hamper. I attached the cotton bag to the wooden hamper with some Velcro strips. The hardware was looking pretty rough, so I gave it a quick sanding and then spray painted it using this black Rust-Oleum spray paint. I found the easiest way to spray paint the screws was to attach them to this egg carton, which was a game changer. As you can see, it really didn't take that much work to fix up this hamper. When you go to list furniture, there's places like Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp. I personally only use Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp. I'll also use Poshmark if it's an item that is small enough to ship. I feel like those are the safest platforms to sell on. So I find that the biggest and most important step in selling your furniture is to take really good pictures of it. This step is so important and so crucial to selling your furniture. I feel like when you take a really good picture of your furniture piece, the furniture piece will sell so much faster than taking really bad, ugly pictures of it. You really want to make sure that you put your best foot forward when you're going to sell something. So for example, when you're shopping online, you're not going to buy a shirt that's all like wrinkled up and gross looking in the pictures. You're going to buy a shirt that looks great and is on a model and has great lighting. That's the same mindset you should have when you are flipping furniture. You want to make sure that you take really good pictures and you stage the item. I feel like when you stage the item, it also gives a good idea as to A, what the item is, and B, how the person who is looking at the item can use it in their own home. I took a couple of cover shots, and then I also took good pictures of the actual product. That way people could see that there was a hamper inside, everything looked good. I like to go onto Google before I list my items. I will go on and search the webs and find something that is similar to mine and see how much they priced it at, first of all, and then also see the keywords and descriptions that they use to describe their items, and then I'll take those keywords and make sure that I use those in my description. So once I type up a good description talking about what the item is, how you can use it, I also like to make sure that I list the condition of the item as well as the dimensions of the items. This helps just prevent a lot of questions being asked if it's already on the listing. Once you have your description and pictures ready, it's time to list it. I just go ahead and list everything, like I said, on Facebook Marketplace and offer up pricing. When you go to price your item, two things that are really important in considering how much you want to list it for is the time you spent on making it over and then the amount of money it took to flip it. So for this particular hamper, it really didn't take me that much time to flip it, maybe an hour or two at most. And then as for the supplies, I already had the fabric for the hamper. The spray paint I also already had. In total, I ended up spending, how much did I spend on this hamper? Yeah, I ended up spending $20 on this hamper in total. I spent $10 for the hamper, $6 for the polyurethane, which I didn't end up using all of it, and then $5 for the Velcro. So considering that it didn't really take me that much time to make over the hamper and it only took $20 to make it over, I was okay with selling this hamper for as low as $50. However, that doesn't mean I'm gonna list the item for $50. So when you list your items on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get somebody who tries to lowball you. This is just the nature of the beast. On these types of sites, people like negotiating the price. So considering that, I always like to list my items at a higher price than what I'm willing to accept. Did I say that right? Whatever, you guys know what I mean. So in this case, I decided to list the hamper at $80, just, you know, to leave some wiggle room between $80 and $50. I did end up getting a couple of offers for it, but I ended up selling it for $50. It did end up taking about a month or two for this hamper to sell, but that was my fault, really. I actually really liked the hamper, so I decided to hold on to it for a while. Getting into how much money I've been able to make flipping furniture in 2021, I guess I should start from the beginning, of course. At the end of December, when I went home for holiday break, my parents were in the process, or currently are still in the process, of renovating their home. And so they were getting rid of a bunch of furniture and were actually getting ready to give it away to Goodwill. And so I stopped them and listed all of their furniture, and I was able to make a good amount of money. Actually, this was the time where I filmed the desk makeover video. That was actually a furniture piece I was going to sell. That's kind of how I got into it. Of course, I didn't keep that money for myself. It was their furniture. But they did give me a bit of money since I did sell it for them. That's just kind of how I got my starting point. So with that money, I decided to flip a couple more furniture pieces, including this hamper. And then in my last video, the dresser that I had, I also used some of that money to flip that dresser. Hey guys, so my room is a mess. Ignore the mess behind me, but I am in the process of redoing my room. I think I've said it in multiple videos now, and earlier I think I showed you how I was able to sell the hamper, but now I have a bunch of other stuff that I need to sell. So I'm selling a dresser, a small pillow, a chair, a desk, and then I also might sell my side table and lamp that's in my living room. So I'm selling a bunch of stuff, and so I'm posting that all on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp as well, and I'm actually getting a bunch of inquiries. My goal is to be able to make over my room with the money that I'm getting from my furniture sales. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get this room made over with all the stuff I'm selling. So let's see. In total, in 2021, I have been able to make $820 flipping furniture. I feel like that is a lot of money, especially for furniture that was literally getting ready to get given away. I also wanted to mention that I really didn't spend a lot of time flipping furniture. The only time I really did this side hustle was at the beginning of the year when I sold the furniture for my parents, and at the end of March. So the $820 that I made was made hardly doing any work. yeah, that's how much money I've been able to make in 2021. So a lot of you guys are asking how much I made for the dresser in particular. For the dresser that I made in my last video, I made $250 off of that. So as you can see, furniture flipping is a really good side hustle to get into. You can also do this for anything. You don't have to do it for just furniture. You can also do this with clothes, shoes, anything you have in your home that you no longer want, you can go ahead and resell online. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you guys learned a lot from it. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys have any tips and tricks for flipping furniture. I would love to hear it. And as always, be sure to hit subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video.